The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut an oval. And the oval is on the bottom or turning to the left of the punch. And it's the one with the green, bluish green dot there. So we're going to take the lid off. We have to take our piece and we have to line up our paper so it's parallel to this line right here. So parallel it, basically like this. I'm going to lift this off and I'm just going to slide this over so it covers the hole. Hold my paper in place and put my piece back on. And then I'm ready to go. So I'm going to make my first punch. Okay, and then I'm going to turn and I'm going to line up this time with this oval down here. And if you'll notice that when you lined it up and you've got it correct, there's always a little bit of an overlap here. So that you do, when it cuts, it's going to cut it and not leave any gaps. So now I'm going to hold the paper in place, let my magnets grab each other, and make the next punch. And to do an oval, you're going to punch 3 times. So this was 1, this is 2. I'm going to turn it, line it up. And this is 3. Now I'm going to line this up with this guy down here at the end. I'm going to turn my paper and I'm going to line it up where my first line of punch out is. And then I'm going to make sure it's in place, take the magnet, let it grab, and punch. And then I'm going to repeat what I did before 3 times. So now I'm going to line back up over here again. Put the magnet in place. And punch. And then line up again up here at the bottom here. Put the magnet in place and punch. And you can see that it's all cut out and I have a beautiful oval. And if you have a little end like this that didn't quite punch all the way, just take your scissors and just snip it off. Okay, in order to just do a basic corner punch using this system, you just take the corner of your paper and you push it up to the corner tip here of the cutout. So I'm just going to make a small one. Just going to line it up right about there. Hold it in place. Put the magnets on and punch. There. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can change the size of it by changing how far up you put your paper. The last thing that I want to talk to you about with this punch, this very nifty, really cool punch, is that it does come in different patterns. It's called the lace pattern. That's what I demonstrated today. But I believe there were 3 other patterns that are available at Hobby Lobby or online at their store, crafts, etc. Okay. As I mentioned before, there is a guide here for a square. Now I have tried and tried to cut the square. I've tried to cut the little square that they have the directions for on the back of the paper. I've tried to cut a big square, and so far I've not been able to get my square to cut out all the way. I always end up with a spot like this. So if I figure out a way to get around it, or if someone out there in Webland knows of a way and wants to share with me, I will share it with you guys. In the meantime, I wanted to show you all the things that I cut today. And I've got ovals, and I've got some beautiful circles, and this is a square that I did do, and I just cut the little tip right there. And you know, if you cover that with a brad or something, it would work, but I don't know, it's just too much trouble. And then a couple of borders. Thanks for tuning in to our product testing of Paper Studios Multipunch. Thanks.